Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, man. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to be going over a brand called Post Archive Faction. So on this rack, I do have a few pieces from Post Archive Faction. Two of them are new and two of them are ones that I've had for a little bit. I'm going to be giving you guys like initial review, my first opinions, and also on body footage. So if you guys want to see that, then stay till the second half of the video where I will go out and I will show you guys how these items look on body. There isn't much information to be found online about this brand, so I will link all of the sources that I found some of this information from. One of them of which is a YouTuber named Giz Tokyo Fashion, somebody I've watched in the past, who just so happened to also post a video on this when they dropped their 3.1 collection the other day. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out as well, feel free. The links are down below in the description. So there is no information on who designs this brand. They seem to be pretty under the radar, which is the first brand, if I'm not mistaken, that I've seen at least, that don't blatantly say who created the brand, who designed these clothes. So I think that that's pretty interesting in itself. But on the screen, I'm going to show you guys what actually is phrased on their website's about section. So if you guys want to go ahead and pause the video and read through that, it is just they look into multimedia arts, nature, and architecture to find inspiration in order to create their pieces, which is basically them telling you where they draw their inspiration from. And it seems like they focus on deconstructing and reconstructing like Margiela does. Main difference with them is that they go for a bit of a mind bend type of thing. I think that with the pieces that I picked up and the pieces that caught my eye when I first stumbled across the website, and they use materials that are kind of similar to tech wear, you know what I'm saying, like some technical fabrics, but it seems like they focus on the structure and the shapes and the weird shapes that they can make, the patterns and textures that they can use, and then they add technical, you know, fabrics to them, which make them pretty cool. And it also, you know, could remind you of like Kiko Kasatanoff maybe. They are South Korean based, and they seem to also focus, their concept is like prototypes. So they have, I think, four. This will be the fourth collection, which is 3.1. So they have 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and 3.1. And all of their concepts seem to be like a prototype. So all of these items are prototypes if you want to look at it like that. So there is a couple of items if you go on their website that you can see more than once throughout those four collections, where they basically took an item and it's a prototype so they can improve upon it, make it different, change it, and shift it across their spectrum, which they have their brand, which is kind of like a political party system, you know, left and right. Left is the more radical, the more experimental is the way that I guess you could say, the more loud, experimental, odd, mind-bending, and that's the left side. Those also tend to be the most expensive ones. The center is to bridge left and right, and then the right is more fundamental, more recognizable, more familiar, especially if you're just stumbling across the site, because I remember the first time I seen it, I think at that time it was the beginning of 3.1, because somebody on my following actually followed the page, so it popped up on my explore page. But as soon as I went on the site, it was straight left items with these loud colors, these interesting shapes and structures, and I was just like, whoa, like it blew my mind, but it also overwhelmed me. Not only the price, but because of what it looked like, and I'm just like, wait, what? So I took a step back and I ended up coming back a couple months later somehow. But the right side tends, I think in the 3.0 collection, they had like a button up with just a simple asymmetric collar. So it was like, it was something traditional, but they just threw a little flair on it. So the way that they came packaged, I have two of them that are new with the tag salon, and I have some here. So when you get them at first, they have this like interesting brick style tag where it has all of the size information as well as the collection on the side. You'll see it's like a 3.0 on that side. I think it's pretty cool. I've never seen tags like this. I don't know what this is made out of. But the first two items, this one I purchased secondhand. I'm going to start with this one. This one is, well, actually it was new, but it wasn't for full retail price. I bought this. This is a centerpiece, and I believe the technical name is 3.0 sleeve center. That's all it is. I got this in a size large. With the newest collection, they actually have size smalls, but when I first stumbled on them, they only had mediums and larges, and I kind of just started to get large because I assumed, since it's like Asian styling, it might be a bit small, which I was kind of correct with, until they introduced the small with the 3.1 collection, because I ended up getting a large in one of these items and it kind of fits a little bit big. This is a simple black t-shirt from the front, but if you look a little bit closely, you can see here on the sleeve, it's made out of some sort of different material here. It seems to be a blend of, it's 100% cotton for the tee, and then that material on the sleeve is nylon 80% and 20% polyurethane. But what this does is not only add some breathability, but it also adds a different shade of black, which is something that they use. Like if you guys know about one of this jacket here, this red one, they have a black one, and you can see it's like two different shades of red. It's the same with that jacket, so it adds a different shade of black, but it also adds some breathability, some airflow. It adds some asymmetric details to the collar, which is pretty cool. I think that's my favorite part. The back graphic has the Post Archive Faction logo. It tells you what collection it's from, but it also gets completely disrupted here in the back, you guys. This literally is steamed, it is wrinkle free, but since this material is here and it's cut in such an interesting shape, it makes the back sit a little bit different. You can see on the back when I walk, it kind of is like hugging my back in a certain way, so it does sit on the body a little bit differently. But this one is simple. I got that one used off eBay for like $80 or something like that. So if you guys are interested, I know that this stuff is a bit pricey, but I think that in terms of whatever you value in clothes, it may, you know, it may be worth it for you or it may not be. But I got into this because I was getting very bored with some things that I had, and I wanted some clothes to kind of sit on my body a bit different. I wanted to have a bit more shape, a bit more depth, and start to think about how the clothes actually can interact with each other apart from just color coordination and layers, since it's been pretty warm. But the next item, which actually was my favorite item before another one of these pieces came in, this is a 3.0 from the same collection, 3.0 center technical pant. Now these are dope. Also from the center, I kind of think, I guess it depends on what you think about it, because I don't believe these are like a center pant to me. Compared to my closet, these are a left pant, but compared to the stuff that they have, they're more of a center for sure. So these kind of have a nice pleat on the front half, and it goes down to the knee. But when it gets to the knee, you guys can kind of see some 3D going on. It looks like some origami stuff going all over the knee. That part is literally insane. But I think the best part about these pants is not only because they're a little bit high-waisted, but it's the shape. And I will show you this better on body, but if I literally open these up, probably can see the shape on that hip. It kind of sits out like this. And then when I raise the pant up towards the knee, it goes in some. And then of course we get a nice vicious flare at the end, and it is so sick, especially with some really nice chunky sneakers. I think that this is dope. Now I wanted some nylon pants, and once I got these, now I need much more nylon pants. These things are so comfortable. I don't know how they're gonna hold up with actually wearing these towards the fall, but these things are sick, man. And this was the most expensive pair of pants that I purchased, so I was like on the fence, because most of my money was going towards me buying stuff to resell, which is what I do to actually purchase all of this stuff. So this is the first time where I actually like put that resale money back into myself to get some pieces for myself, and that one was the first. And then I got that shirt because I seen it on sale, because my phone was listening to me and reading my search history, so it just brought this up on my email saying you might be interested in this, and I was like, I guess so, especially since I don't have many clothes now. But this one here is actually kind of wild. I am really happy about it. I'm kind of in the middle about the fit. Though it fits perfectly, I have an issue with things fitting perfectly sometimes. So I'll show you guys that with the on body. So this one is 3.0 technical jacket left in the color red, also from the 3.0 collection. Now I wanted this one in black because this is obviously so bright, it's so loud, and not only is the design aspect loud and very cool, but this color is just so, it's there. And this is the only piece of red that I have in my closet. This is, I think, $650 on the website, and I think it's still in stock. The black one sold out, but I had to get it because on the used market, all of them are going for $1,000 plus, and I literally think that that's just wild. But I get it, these things are cool. But I found this one. This was actually on sale on a Japanese website. I think the site was called Nubian. This was on 80% sale, and it was like under $200, and I was like, okay, gotta go for it. This is like a normal jacket price, I guess. But this thing is cool. It's also made out of nylon. I don't know if there's any other materials in this one. Yeah, this one's 100% nylon, 100% polyester. And this one is in a size medium. It has nice double zippers on the center, and as you guys can see, it has really nice paneling, and in between the panels it has these stitches, and between those you can put your hand on the inside. Now, would you need to do that? No, but it makes it sit and move with you while you walk and when you wear it. As you guys can see, as it's sitting on the hangers, it kind of opens up on these two lines. I don't know where they are, but the good thing with these type of jackets is they're light, easy to throw on, and hopefully it'll be a little bit encouraging to wear it a bit more, even though it's loud. Since it's light, it adds an extra layer. Kind of can spice things up. Like if I threw that on right now, it look like I'm wearing a full fit. You know, I got a little white t-shirt on, red jacket, looking pretty cool. And the last piece is the most fire, the most sick, the best item off of their new collection, 3.1. This is the 3.1 technical jacket, right? As soon as I seen this on their Instagram story before they dropped it, I think, I was like, these colors are gorgeous, and they match perfectly with a pair of these Hinsole pants. I'll put these on the screen. That they don't drop until the fall winter 20. They're not out yet, but I'm gonna get those immediately because oh my gosh, those pants are beautiful. But the color, this light tan with this gray, super gorgeous. It's also another nylon type jacket. I don't know what the materials are. 100% nylon, 24% polyester, 6% polyurethane. This is, bro, it has such nice paneling. 1, 2, the color. 3, do you guys see this zipper? It's curving. It's crazy. This thing is curved throughout. I think this was actually released also in the 2.0 collection, and it had like a big old pocket right here. But this thing is so cool. It fits like right at the waist, even though this is a size large. It is a bit big, but I think that it kind of works. At this point, with it being sized up a little bit, it looks more streetwear-esque, in my opinion, like an oversized like track jacket, even though I've never seen a jacket like this. Very, very wide in the body. This part isn't super tight, which I really respect because I normally hate like that type of thing. But it does have some elasticity to it, and it can sit straight on the wrist, but I don't think it'll that way on me because it's a bit large. But it also has another zipper here on the side that if you unzip, you can kind of accentuate this and maybe wear it like it's like a collar if you want to wear it full zip, but you know, undo that part and just have this down. Or you know, you can just let that panel hang if you ever want to do some weird stuff like that. I don't know, this is just really cool. Colors are beautiful and I really like it. So I am the most happy with that purchase. So that's only right because it was released in the past, which kind of shows you how their prototypes can evolve and switch where they fall in their concept. So pretty interesting, pretty cool. You guys let me know what you guys think about them down below. Obviously I've already worn 2 Instagram, so the other ones will be new. If you guys haven't seen those pictures, then feel free to go follow me if you want. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and go outside, film these before it starts to rain. It seems to be getting a little bit cloudy, and hopefully if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you love to subscribe, hope to catch you guys in the next video, which hopefully will be another pickups video. Waiting on a couple packages, and yeah, take care. Peace.